Hey there, everyone. Good morning. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the Fitness Empowerment Podcast or my YouTube channel, depending on where you're watching. My name is Danny. I'm your host, and I am here to help you find ways to increase your energy, decrease your stress, and save you time even during COVID-19. So today, episode 146, we're focusing on how to stay fit during COVID-19. So I've got 5 tips that are going to help you keep things virtual and at home for your fitness, but hopefully help you find some creative ways to keep your community and your friendships and your family involved with your workouts so that you don't lose touch with everybody, but you also don't feel like, hey, I have to stay at home. I can't do my fitness. I can't stay on top of my workouts. That's not true. That's not the case. This is just making us become a little bit more creative when it comes to our health. And let's be real, right now is a very important time to keep the focus on your health, whether that is your workouts and your exercise or your nutrition. So let's dive in, because the stay at home, order and guidance and the quarantine and the social distancing, that's putting a little cramp in my style for workouts. So we're getting creative. So I've come up with 5 different ways that we can all do our fitness a little bit better during this crazy time. Let's dive in. Number 1, and this is one that you've probably seen if you've read through those stay-at-home orders, is go for outdoor walks, go hiking, go climbing, be in nature, go for a bike ride. And if you're going to be with others, make sure you're keeping your distance a minimum of 6 feet away from the next person. So it's not saying that you can't go out with other people and do some things outside in nature to keep up with your health, but highly recommending that you make sure you have more than 6 feet away from you. And you can still talk to somebody from 6 feet away from you. You can still kind of enjoy that workout and feel like you're challenging yourself while communicating with somebody else. So I definitely recommend, if you have the opportunity to get outside, even if it's just with the people in your house, go for a walk and make sure you're maintaining distance from other people if you see them out walking their dogs or whatever. But I think being outside is an awesome thing that you can do. And even if you don't have anybody to go out on a walk with or a hike with or a bike ride with, you can absolutely throw on a pair of headphones and phone a friend. So that's always an option as well. Good way to keep up communication and getting some exercise in. Number 2, find some free online workouts or paid online workouts. So right now, the fitness industry is jumping into the virtual field, which I am as well. I've had a YouTube channel for years, and I've posted different types of workouts on it for a long time, but I'm definitely increasing the amount of virtual workouts that I provide and the live workouts that I provide. So if free is the best option for you, search for the type of workout that you want to do, and probably home workouts, because most of you are probably stuck at home, and find somebody that you vibe well with, that you feel like you can understand their instruction, it meets your fitness level. Find who that person is. And it might take some time to search, but there are so many workout videos out there. I guarantee if you have nothing better to do with your day than be at home, Google search, YouTube search for online workouts to help you continue meeting your goals. Now, there's also a lot of people who have, or a lot of studios that have put their workouts online, and maybe just specifically for their members. So if you belong to a gym, you belong to a studio for fitness, then reach out to them, whether it's email or social media, and see what they're putting out in the public for their members that are still paying members. So don't think that everybody is just shut down completely. Most people are, just taking different creative steps to give you more options for your fitness. I know there's a lot of bar studios online and yoga studios online that are giving great deals for their current, subscription memberships. So see what deals might be out there. This might be the greatest time ever to start using an online subscription workout program, because there's lots of great deals going on. So that's an option. And then, of course, you can always phone a friend to do some of these workouts together. You can jump on FaceTime with a family member or a friend, or if there are people in your household already, just do the workouts with them. So I know my mom and my sister have been doing yoga videos together. So that's been cool to see them post pictures together of them doing their workouts. I'm so proud of them. Mom, I'm so proud of you. Heather, so proud of you doing all your yoga. Now, another thing that you can do for some virtual workouts is, jump online with some of these people who are doing live workouts on YouTube. So like I do this live, I do my workouts live on YouTube as well. I do some recorded and some live. So while I can't see you and interact with you in that way, there's a comment section and you can definitely type in what you think about the workout. If you have questions about the workout, something you don't understand. And, again, we're working on that community. So find ways to chat with the people who are offering the workouts. Tell them what you like. Tell them what you'd like to see more of. Trust me, we want to hear from you. We want to know what you like and what doesn't make sense so that we can make it better for you. So that is an option as well. Now, moving on to number 3, tip number 3 is do some virtual group or personal training sessions. I know I'm taking my in-person training and shifting it to virtual. So reach out to a trainer that you know. You can reach out to me if you don't know anybody and say, hey, I'd like to do a consultation. I'd like to do some personal training. I don't know how to do it, but see if they are open to walking you through some personal training in your home over a Zoom call, over a FaceTime call, something like that. So I'm experimenting with the Zoom calls this week. I'll report back later on how well it works. I think it's going to depend a lot on internet connection, but I've done I've done Skype calls with coaches before when I was training for my bodybuilding show, and they helped me with my posing. So I know that that's a thing, and I think it's going to become more heavily used as we're moving through COVID-19 quarantines and things like that. So don't be afraid to reach out to somebody and say, hey, I can't go to the gym. Obviously you can't train me in person right now. That's not an option for me. So how can we do this virtually? It won't be the same, but it's going to be better than not moving and not exercising. So get creative with it. All right. Number 4, I want you to think about creating a home gym space. So if you've got time at home right now, what space could you make into a little home gym? You might not have any equipment at home, and that's okay, but maybe you can set aside a spare bedroom and push the bed to one side of the room, create that floor space, put down, a mat, put down a couple towels and create kind of a cushioned floor space, and go grab a set of dumbbells, go grab some, water bottles. Maybe you have a jump rope, maybe you have some TheraBands, and just make a space that's designated for the workouts. If you create that space and you walk by it all the time, it's going to kind of become ingrained in your memory. Like, oh, there's that space I created for a workout. Oh, there's that space. I guess I could work out there. And at one point, even if you're not super motivated to do a workout, that space is going to be habitually reminding you that you have it to work out. So create the space and then tell somebody about it. Tell some family members, tell some friends, and say, hey, I've created this space. Why don't you create a space in your home too? And let's both jump on a FaceTime call and we're going to do an online workout video together. There are so many videos you can search that are no equipment needed videos. Most of my videos, I use props or equipment, but I always offer modifications for not needing any props. So there are a lot of different ways that you can work out and get full body workouts in without using any pieces of equipment. So that is something to consider. Okay. Oh, and a caveat on that, or just a note, not a caveat, but if you're not sure what to do at home, again, ask a friend, a family member, somebody who is maybe a little bit more motivated with their exercise. You can even ask me. Say, hey, I'd like to set up a consultation. I want you to help me go through my house and figure out what equipment I might have available and what exercises I might be able to do. There's always somebody out there that can help you through that. So don't be afraid to reach out and ask the question. Number 5 is going to be to sign up for a virtual 5K or some sort of a spin bike race. I know that these exist because my family has a foundation and we do a 5K every year. It was supposed to be on Saturday, but they decided to turn it into a virtual 5K. So everybody signed up online and registered, and then you had 3 weeks to complete your 5K and send in a picture of your time. So I'm sure ours wasn't the only one out there to do that. I'm sure there's a lot of different foundations and races out there that have moved things to a virtual race of sorts. So if you need some sort of a motivation, you want some sort of a deadline for working on maybe your 5K goals, your 10K goals, and really continuing with that routine or a spin race, something like that, then Google and sign up for some sort of a virtual race and just see what's out there. People are getting really creative, so see what's out there. And of course, you can do that with friends, right? You find a virtual race, then let your friends know about it. If you have, people are going to want to know. Share with them what you're doing. you might have the creative spark that somebody else doesn't. So share with them what you're doing. That's going to wrap things up for today. Those were my 5 fit tips for keeping up with your community and being creative with your fitness during COVID-19. And now I want to hear from you. What are you doing at home to stay on top of your fitness? What are the creative things that you've come up with? Tell me about your creative props or your creative pieces of equipment that you put together. What have you found? Maybe something fun like a virtual race. If you found a virtual race that you've signed up for, put it in the comments below so that other people can see it. I want to know, and I will share that with everybody that I know as well. So we're all trying to find ways to work together to keep up our community and keep up with our fitness. Thanks so much for being with me here today. And I can't wait to talk to y'all in the next episode or in the next workout. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.